When you think that a certain kind of life or some way you want to live or something you want in your life is not for you, I want to offer you an analogy that proves that if someone taught you that, if you learned it from your family, if someone told you that, a teacher, a friend, a partner, anybody, if you've got these crazy ideas in your head somewhere that you can't have the kind of life you really want, think of it this way. Just as our parents teach us, like, oh, that kind of lifestyle is for other people, but not for us, or you need to think smaller, or you're never going to have that kind of money, or you can't have a job you want, or your relationships with your kids will never be that great, or you'll never find a partner like that, so you're going to have to settle a little bit. Bull. It's not. That's not true. So here's an example. Let's say you're a child. Your parents are going to take you to this playroom full of Legos where all the kids are playing with every kind of Lego you can imagine. There's the really big extra large ones, there's the little teeny tiny ones, the little round ones, the ones with the people, and then the average size one. And they come in every color. They're in the primary colors, they're in pastel colors now. They've got see-through and clear ones with sparkles and all these amazing things. But when you go in, your parents tell you, you can only play with the primary ones that are the average size. All the other ones, the really nice ones, the really cool ones, those are for other kids, but those aren't for us. That's not who we are in our family. All we have ever played with are these simple kind of Legos, and we just don't go for those other big fancy ones because that's not who we are. And you keep watching all the other kids play with all these other kind of Legos, and you're like, oh my God, they're having so much fun, and they're making the coolest stuff, and I want to make cool stuff like that. I want to have fun like that. It's not going to hurt anybody, is it? It would just be so much fun. Why can't I play with those Legos? And then you're talking to one of the other kids like, I want to go play with those Legos. And then you're like, well, you can go play with those Legos, but my parents said the rules are I can only play with these. Like, those aren't the rules here. That's not true. Like, that's what your parents told you, but that's not what's actually true. Everybody here is allowed to play with all the Legos. And then you find out this whole time you've been limiting yourself and having way less fun than you could have, enjoying your time there way less than you could have, simply because you believed what someone else told you, that there are limitations that apply to you and that other things, better things, greater things, things you really wanted, are only for other people and not for you. And it was actually never true. And it's the same thing in real life. All the things that you want in life, if your heart can imagine it, can just desire it, it's meant for you. That's why that desire is there. I believe that is a God-given, divinely inspired idea because it is for you. So if anyone ever told you, you can't make that kind of money, you can't have that kind of life, that's not for you. You can't look like that, you can't act like that, you can't be like that, you can't live there, you can't drive that, whatever it is, it was a lie. I'm sorry to tell you, and I'm really glad to tell you, no one told you that trying to hurt you or hold you back. That's just what they had been taught, and they believed it, and they were taught by someone who believed it. It's been passed down. There are actually no limitations in your life except the ones you argue for. If you insist a limitation is real, then it is real for you. But if you really want to take a look at life and know that everything here is meant for everybody, and you can do, have, and be anything you want in this life, go do it. Find the way. If it's in your heart, it is meant for you. If you want some help doing that, let me know. It is what I do as a life coach. I love helping people design and create and live their most amazing life, whatever they want, figuring out, helping them, working with them, how to get them there so they can literally live the life of their dreams while they're walking on this planet right now.